Charlie Lamb, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. Swing and a base hit.
Find it.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Way to get on base.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Ball one. That's a ball.
Foul ball there.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that misses. 3-2 down.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
And there's two away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Francisco Beltran in the box now. Takes strike one. In the air, left field. Anthony makes his way towards it. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Runner on at first with one gone. Now here is Felipe Lerma. Hit on the ground to short. To Arroyo. Double play. What a twin killing. Two outs, runner at first. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter. Out to short. Lamb. Throws to first. And that's the inning. No outs. Runners at first and second. That one fouled off.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Rips one to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And a payoff pitch. Popped up. Lamb gets under it. And there's one away. Foul ball. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Come on,
Weatherhold.
Find it.
Slings to first. Got him. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the seventh, J.J. Weatherhold steps to the plate for the Dodgers. On the ground, Lamb. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. That one is absolutely belted. Bowser, long run. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss and a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. The throw to second
No,
is
he's in there
offline.
safe.
First
that's
pitch
inside.
just misses. Worley. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Number 78, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Velez also getting ready.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Outside.
That's out.
Full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 aboard with 1 out, and now it's going to be Francisco Beltran.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Yeah.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Just
Nope,
off the
inside, ball
inside
2.
corner. And the count now even up. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. So digging in, Andrew Fisher. 1 for 3. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
It's in and out of his glove. But goes to second with it, and they get the out. So runner at second, 2 down. Evan Carter steps to the plate for the Dodgers. So the tying run at second. On the ground right side. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Brewers take game one of the series on the road. Lamb did okay for them in this one.
I'm sure they're glad they got the win, but if he's going to be a driver for their offense, he needs better days than this. Some good signs in this one, though.
One down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Out number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson Holliday. That smash towards center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
On the ground to the left. Weatherholt. And it gets by him. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. Now a quick throw to first. Lamb back on a dive.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That's out.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Nope, upstairs.
Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
What do you
Takes
got?
a swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Comes a 2-2. Just
Outside,
off
that's
the
a ball.
outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. He goes down looking.
Ball 1.
That's a strike at the top edge of the zone. And the count 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Base hit center field.
Come on.
Runner around third. He'll score and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Ball, that's
Nobody
off
on
the
his
plate.
team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Throws from his knees.
Oh.
Pretty nice play there.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
First and second, one out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That clips the corner. Movement in the bullpen. Wendell Stockton. The closer is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Gonzalez, the right-hander, also getting loose.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
That's in there. Close
Nope,
one,
that's the ball.
doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Next pitch is downstairs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just
ball
off
three.
the outside edge. Ball 3.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. Substitution now at first base. Pinch running for Milwaukee, number 17. Next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider. Breaking ball misses down and away. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Challenge from behind the dish here. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The 1-0. There's the strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Carter settles under it. And that's the 3rd out. But they're able to even it up here in the late inning. Lamb steps in. Late game opportunity right here, Singy. A knock could change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters, Boo. You stay in the moment and deliver.
Tap foul at the plate. The Dodgers trying to keep this a 2-2 game here at the top of the 9th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Breaking ball misses up and in. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Evan Carter. This one in the air, center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next for the
And up next for Los Angeles, Roman Anthony. Out to short, Lamb. To Arroyo, over to first, safe.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Lerma.
Slide.
He'll do it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Go-ahead run on base. DeAndre Tompkins now at the plate, taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. Base hit. Runner from third in to score.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead.
Now here is Peter Bowser. The Dodgers down to their final strike. On the ground, right side, slides for the stop. Onto the pitcher, to the bag himself, and gets the out to end it. Wow.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Lamb digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boog, he's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Oh, there's the pitch that made Sasaki famous. His splitter is nasty. It was unhittable in Japan, and it looks unhittable here, too.
Swings through that. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium.
Ball 1.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
First base.
First and second, no outs. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He's been a great free agent sign.
We'll lay off that pitch down.
First and second, no outs. Here in the third and final game of the series. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball.
Come on, you're scoring.
1 runs in. The second run scores. It's a 2-run single and a 2-1 ball game now. Digging in, Peter Bowser. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Breaks his bat and pops it up. And that is that. So runner at second, 2 down. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Man on second, 2 down. Out to short, Lamb. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. Lamb steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
This one in the air, right field. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Felipe Lerma. Out to short. To first, and that's 1 out as they get the lead up. 1 out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Up the middle, Lamb. On to first, 2 down.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Lamb swings through it for strike 1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fast. So 2 down. Here's the Brewers DH, Davis Schneider. And now the 0-1. Up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No play. That's an infield single. Andrew Fisher will hit next. Swung on, popped up left side. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Charlie Lamb looking to bounce back. 1 down. Here's the veteran shortstop, Charlie Lamb. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting first.
Lamb locks in. Not the at-bat they were hoping for just now, so it's up to him with 2 outs.
Well, this guy's got the right mindset, Boog. Just needs to stay within himself and deliver.
DePaula. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So next to hit for Texas, Carson Roccaforte. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these Brewers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Nice shot, nice shot.
Step off. Oh, he jumped early. The tag and got him at second. So up next, Oren Trainer. Man at second. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Lamb steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boog. That
He's
body
in there.
language says, yes, chef.
And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there. Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. No throw, he's in there safely. This one in the air center field. Roccaforte has a beat on it. And that is that. Milwaukee. So 2 down. Down the third baseman, Andrew Fisher. This could end it. Swing and a ball popped up. Trainer settles under this one. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers take this one in a blowout. Lamb could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not his best showing, but I hope he isn't too self-critical after they took the loss. Some things to build on in this game.
Lamb steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
That one fouled hard the other way.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's
Can't glove it cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And that makes it 60 steals for him on the season.
pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
Hey! Ball, that's in.
On the ground to the left. And that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. Base knock center field. Arroyo coming home. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. First and second, 2 outs. Beltran now at the plate.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And a 1-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Struck him out looking. Good job. Josue De Paula digs in now. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. First and second, no outs. Oswald Peraza stepping in for the Rangers. 2-2. What a stop. The feed for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Oh, great stop. There's one. On to first.
No, he's safe.
So they get one, but a really nice try there. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And misses inside. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Here's a rocket to right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Lamb at the plate now as he chases after that one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Tied at 4. This one in the air right field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. And another ball.
Inside.
Bullpen action for the Rangers. Eddie Peralta, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Moore getting cranked up as well. Hard hit into the gap. Should bring in 2. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2. It's a 2-run double, and they have the lead.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big-time swing of the bat to drive in 2. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video.
throws to first in time. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Milt Erdman. Up the middle. Slings to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 10 hits over 90 miles per hour in this game. It's kind of turning into BP down there. I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
And a rope to the center field base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Way to square that thing up.
Francisco Beltran, the next to hit. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Moving in the bullpen, Ryan Marshall, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go.
Ball 1.
One, two now. Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, right field. Gorzelski should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Next to hit, Davis Schneider.
Nope, that's a ball.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Swing and a foul out of play. The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside. Lamb on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. And the Rangers manage. Ryan Marshall taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. And there's the ball. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. Home run number 15 on the year. And they tack on 3. It's 10-5.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Up next for the Rangers, Oren Trainer. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, Lamb. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So a man at first. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
Swing and a miss, strike one. That one pushed foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. Back at Globe Life Field, we head to the bottom of the ninth. Oswald Peraza stepping in for the Rangers. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Josue De Paula stepping in for the Rangers. 1 strike away. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers, even this series, up at a game apiece. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win, put together a 4-hit performance.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Charlie Lamb comes into this. 1 down. Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. A solo shot. Home run number 30 on the year. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-zip.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Carson Roccaforte. 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Now there's a bullet down the line.
Go.
Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. And he's out.
Yeah, on the tag.
Up, down, and that ends the inning. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Next up for Texas, B.J. Murray Jr. He's 0 for 1. First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And here's the catcher, Romeo Reyes. Out to short, Lamb. To Arroyo.
Yes, you're
What
out.
a double play that was. Inning over. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1. Swing at a ground ball. Jumps, throws, nicely done for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Back in Arlington, set for the last half of the 7th. Carson Roccaforte stepping in for the Rangers. In plenty of time to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Ripped to short. Third out. That ends the frame. So 2 down. And now here is Benny Jordan. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb hit his 30th homer of the season in this one.
Well, plenty of thump for him this season, Boog. And you know his teammates appreciate having a bat like his in the lineup. We'll see how many more dingers he can pile up this year.
Charlie Lamb getting ready. 2 rivals. Lamb steps in. This matchup hasn't been kind to him, but every at-bat is a chance to rewrite the story.
Yeah, and if you're the hitter, Boog, you try to simplify right here. Hunt a pitch, barrel it, and finally change the narrative.
2 away down. First and second, 2 down.
Charlie Lamb.
No, that's a ball.
That one misses. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage. So 2 down. Now the Cubs catcher. The 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across.
1 down. Here's the second baseman, Kalen Culpepper. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Tibbs on at first, nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. Takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Runners at the corners here. 1 away. And here's the catcher. Now the 0-1. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Save. So up next, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Throws to first in time. Leadoff man. One down. Now the Cubs catcher. Here's the 0-1. On the ground. Lamb. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Cubs.
Next to hit, Josh Werner. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take this one in a blowout. Lamb had a rough go of it in the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
One down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Kirby with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. The throw into second, and he's out, trying for two. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kalen Culpepper now at the plate. Hit hard on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. His 31st home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1. Singy, that's 449 career homers, and it ties him with both Jeff Bagwell and Vladimir Guerrero.
Well, you just named a pair of Hall of Fame players, so I think we know where he's headed after he retires. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Lamb in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Lamb with another scorching run of play lately. Comes up empty. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Chris, third time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Grounds one to short. Slings to first, out number 2. Big at bat coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. And a 1-2. Towards first, takes it to the bag. That's one. To second,
no,
tag, safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We're at the top of the 8th. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers.
No, that's a ball.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. This one in the air, right field. One away. Man at second here with 2 away. Up now for Milwaukee, Michael Arroyo. And a 2-1 on the way. Swing, and he popped it up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one. Lamb had a good day at the office, even in defeat. 2 hits, including that long ball.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss, even if it didn't work out today.
Charlie Lamb, the next to hit.
Charlie Lamb.
Lamb went deep in his most recent game. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A 2-run blast. His 32nd of the year. And the Brewers had the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Ellie on the move. That's it for a strike. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Here at Wrigley Field, new inning getting started. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Lamb with some impressive production lately. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Outside corner, there's a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missing inside. On a line out towards center. And there's one down. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Hard liner. He's got it. Runner tags at second, fires to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run in with one away.
One down. And next for the Cubs, Halen Culpepper. The 0-1. On the ground to the left. Lamb. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. That's down and in. A slider missed. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Got him swinging for the kill. The high heat. So a man at first. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. And the batter now, Charlie Lamb. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
Foul ball there. Hodge working for the 50th time this season. He joined the team as a free agent. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
On a bounce right side. Fires to second for one. Double play cuts the rally short, and that ends the ball game. Lamb will treasure this game forever as he hit career homer number 450.
Yeah, Boog, and he passed 2 Hall of Famers in Jeff Bagwell and Vladimir Guerrero when he did it. I wouldn't be surprised to see him join them in Cooperstown when it's all said and done.
Charlie Lamb with a remarkable season. To hit Charlie Lamb.
On shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Lamb went deep in his most recent game. Tibbs gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Falling behind 2-1.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, it keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
On the ground, Arroyo flips it. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing. So 2 down, and now it's William Contreras. The 0-1. Out to short. Tosses to first, and they're happy to just get off the field. Coleman Avalos up now for the Tigers. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Back here in Milwaukee. Bottom of the 4th.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air, right field. And there's one down. 1 out, runner at second. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith. The 0-1. Out to short. Lamb. Throw to first in time. And now it's Mark Vientos. The 1-2. Out to short. Lamb. To Arroyo. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. And right back to the mound. in plenty of time to first. Inning over on the ground. Lamb ready to hit now, down late, RBI opportunity, and this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Liner caught at second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile.
Man at second here with 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Francisco Beltran. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. The 1-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. A 3-run dinger. Home run number 20 on the year, and they get a few back.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this.
Up now for Milwaukee, Heriberto Hernandez. The Brewers down to their final strike. Out to short. Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. And now Andrew Fisher. The 2-2. Lined into right. And that'll do it. The Tigers take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Well, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
Now it's the power speed combo. Charlie Lamb. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. That's towards center. McGonigal settles underneath it. And there's one down. One down. Now it's going to be Terrell Barnes. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and there's 2 down. Ronnie Mauricio now. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Not in time. He's safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Gabriel Rincones Jr. digs in now. 0-1. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. And a run scores on the double play. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. We know he's capable of hitting home runs, Chris. Nobody in the league has hit more. High fly ball, right field. Barnes under it, and there's one down. One out. Runner at second. Matt McClain up now for the Tigers. Man at second. Up the middle. Lamb. Slings to first. 2 away. Lamb digging in. The deficit's manageable, but somebody's got to get it started, Singy.
Yeah, and this guy right here has got the toolbox. Competitiveness, bat to ball, good instincts. Let's see if he opens it up, Boog.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Brewers need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. The good news is they're putting balls in play, but the bad news is most of them have been on the ground for easy outs. Nothing is finding a hole at all, and they're having a real hard time elevating the baseball.
The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellamy settles under this one. Takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. So 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Rodriguez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a sinker. 2 down, nobody on.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, we've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That one way inside. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. His 33rd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Joe Mack. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. First and second, 2 outs. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. 1 strike away. Line to right, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate, and now they trail by 1. 2 outs, bases full. Matt McClain, the next to hit. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb had a good day at the office. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
And next up for the Tigers, Louis Bellamy. The 1-1. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike.
He's in there.
And safe. It's a stolen base. 1 down. Next to hit, Matt McClain. The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 2 away. Man at first, 1 away. This one in the air, right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Swings through that.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit as a run scores. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB the show. Because I guarantee you there are people playing right now that had no idea there was an M and a B in that logo.
That's a great point.
I think it's one of the best all time. An art student at UW-Eau Claire created it. It is super creative, and I think one of the better logos we have in the sport. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Now here is Davis Schneider. Fly to left his first time. Close, but call the ball. And that's ball 1. Out towards right center field. Smith has a beat on it. That is the inning. Lamb steps in. Pitcher's been gliding through this lineup, barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's time to put the brakes on that cruise control. Just have to stay patient, wait for a pitch in the zone, and drive it.
2 down, nobody on.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Down low, it kicks away. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, left field. Bellamy should have this one. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love it.
Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Lamb digs in. It's getting late, Singy. They're trailing, but traffic on the bases gives them a shot.
Yeah, it's all about cashing in now. Can't afford to leave those runs out there.
And a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
This one in the air, right field, and it's foul. The 0-2 goes down swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fast. So back to the top of the order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, James Tibbs III. This could end it. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. The Tigers win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Lamb with a solid contribution even despite the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Charlie Lamb is putting together an MVP-type season near the top of every. Dallas Cruz next up for the Cardinals. Fourth on the National League home run leaderboard.
Runner!
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Lamb in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Aiken, a former All-Star, 23 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Backed off the plate that time. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And that one hammered. That's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And that's a double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
That missed. That's the
The
ball.
best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And another ball. Swings through that one for strike one. And ball four.
Take your base,
to
ball
avoid.
4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Trent Grisham in the box now. Takes strike one. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Runners at first and second with one gone as we play game one of this 4-game series. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Designated hitter,
Fouls away the first offering. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 2 on, 2 outs.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And that's ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way,
Ball.
but
That's
he
down.
looked a little shocked for a second there.
Way upstairs, and that's ball 3. High fly ball, right field. Baez gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the veteran shortstop. Up the middle. Flips it. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made
So runner at second, 2 down. Johnson getting ready to hit. Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. That one is absolutely belted. Baez makes his way towards it. And a superb diving catch.
Up next for the Brewers, number 33.
This dive wasn't the result of a bad route, Singy. The only reason he made the plays because his route was so good.
No doubt, Boog. StatCast tells the same story. I mean, he got to his spot as quickly as you can possibly get there, and he had to in order to have a chance at that diving play. Just special.
Lamb steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Late swing fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2 again. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning. And next is the designated hitter, Dallas Cruz. Right side, hard hit. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 runs in the inning. Back here, new arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Eddie Lopez.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
That one fouled off.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Big spot here, bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Now it's the right fielder, James Tibbs III. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Out of here. A 3-run homer, and we are all tied up.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. What an incredible momentum swing on that home run, Boog. I mean, it's late in the game, just barely stayed fair, and it ties up the ball game. Impressive.
Number 13 locks in. He's a threat to end it with one swing. Pitcher knows it, so does everybody else.
Yeah, you just got to stay disciplined right here. That mistake pitch might only show up once in this at-bat, and it's got to be punished.
And that is the inning. First and second, no outs. Joshua Baez next up for the Cardinals. Out to short. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He beat it.
One down. Here's the second baseman, Chase Young. On the ground to the left. Lamb. Slings to first in time. Back here at American Family Field. On to the bottom of the 10th. Francisco Beltran up now for the Brewers. Bounce to third. Muncy. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
Well struck left field. That one carrying. On his toes, pulls it back over the wall. Runner tags at second.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
So they're down to their final out. Davis Schneider up now for the Brewers. Slow roller to third. Muncy. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals take game 1 of the series on the road. Lamb could have done a bit more to help them out.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Corey Johnson.
Let's go, Brewers!
On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Lamb digging in and seeing this pitcher's been living rent-free in the batter's head.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided matchup, Boog, but with one good at bat, he could evict this squatter right now.
Tibbs on at first, nobody out.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Foul ball still 0-2.
So that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
0-2 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Arroyo over to second, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Ground ball left side. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Popped up. Settles under it. Takes it in for the out. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Joshua Baez. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To first. Got him. So up next, Charlie Lamb. 0 for 3 in this one. Slice to right, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And fouled off. Grisham would reach 400 career homers with 1 more long ball. So the tying run at second. And it stays fair. Heading for the plate. He scores, and the Brewers even it up. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Now it's the shortstop. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far.
Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. Lamb did well in the losing effort.
Well, Boogie definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. Now, next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb.
Let's go, Charlie.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 away. Back here in Milwaukee, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Rodney Ojeda now at the plate. Up the middle, Lamb. And quickly 1 away in the second. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Corey Johnson digs in now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires in time.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Swing and a ground ball. Lamb gets it to first. That's out number 3. Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention. And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. He sends one out the opposite way. His 34th of the season. And it ties it up. It's 1-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, and he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Aimed to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Rips that one to right. Reaching for it and brings it in. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Now here's Trent Grisham. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. Two on, 1 out.
Well,
That's in.
Let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
Step off throw to first. Lamb back on a dive.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down. Step off, throw to first. Lamb dives back in safely. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Reed Rowe. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Estrada warming up as well. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. 1 for 2. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. All tied up here at the bottom of the 7th. And a curve is down and in. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Come on, extra
High
base,
liner,
extra base.
and that's got extra bases written all over it. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely.
Good wheels out there on second, and he's getting a pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
Beltran in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Close
No, that
one,
missed. That's
doesn't
the ball.
get the call. Ball 2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And now
No,
the count
that's
is
outside.
full.
Ball.
And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And ball 4
Miss.
to
Ball
a
4.
board.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Hard one.
That's
Right
a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
Got him swinging for the K. They miss a big chance. 2 outs, runner on first. And here's the first baseman, Corey Johnson. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Go to second, out there. Lamb Stepping in, it's late, it's quiet, but here's a chance to make some noise with 2 gone.
Yeah, this is when rally hats get flipped, Boog. Let's see if he can twist this script.
That's the ball.
Almost got him. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's
That's
a
a foul
ball, but it had the distance.
No, good solid contact right there, just a bit out in front of that fastball.
No,
Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Nice grab. Throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Hey,
Late on that fastball.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. And the runner stays where he is. The Redbirds trying to close out a 2-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Runner on the go. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game. Lamb was a real bright spot despite the loss. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Rodney Ojeda next up for the Cardinals. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, right side. There's 1. Double play. What a quick killing, Dan. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Charlie Lamb. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. Home run number 35 on the year. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joshua Baez. Out to short, Lamb. Over to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Man at first, 1 away. Drilled in the air out towards right center. On his way over. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Lamb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And that one is lifted in the air on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Top of inning number 7. And now the Cardinals catcher, Hunter Goodman. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boogie didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
And that is the third out of the inning. Man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jace Young. Here's a 1-2. Out to short. To Arroyo. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
All set to start the ninth in this one. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Rodney Ojeda. Up the middle. Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff. So 2 down. Corey Johnson, the next to hit. Hancock is just 1 strike away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the right fielder. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this 4-game series. Lamb had a good day at the office. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Strong individual day, a team win. What's not to like? This is a game he can feel really good about.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off an incredible. Now it's the power speed combo. Charlie Lamb comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Hit in the air, center field. Cho should have this one. And he makes the catch.
All right, he's up.
Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Fisher.
First pitch changeup, he gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
Fastball for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball 1. Ball, that's outside.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And the runner holds. 2 outs and a runner at third here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one a little bit high. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And that is that. So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Arthur Ventura. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Lamb. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop. On the ground to first. Hernandez over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Man at second. Up and in. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it for the K. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Seattle, Shelby Fuqua. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to score.
Sends it across the first. First out in the top of the 8th. One down. Charlie Lamb now at the plate. On the ground, right side. Throw to first in time. Jorge Pedroza will hit next. On the ground, flips it behind his back, and very nicely done for the out. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
So 2 down. Juan Bin Cho getting ready to hit.
Runner, yes,
Here
yes.
comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump. Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb gets him to chase after that one.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one just misses. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge.
Up next,
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's the left fielder. And the 0-1. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Lamb stepping in. Pressure's on. One swing can flip the whole game.
Yeah, and this guy's no stranger to the spotlight. He's built for moments like this.
That one is absolutely belted. Trying to track this one down. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. The relay to third, and he's out easily. Now it's the second baseman, Arthur Ventura. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Inning over. Mariners are down. Back here in Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
This one in the air. And there's one away. Man at first. Here's the catcher, Esteban Saldana. Swing and a ground ball. Lamb. The flip. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done. Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. He's one of the best players in the game.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And Singy, he leads the league this year in runs scored.
Ball one.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a foul straight back. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Almost got him. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Pretty nice play there. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Now the left fielder. And a 1-1. Chop back up the middle. Base hit into center field. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 6-2. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb. On the ground, could be two. There's one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, Douglas Glod. 1-2 here. Up the middle, Lamb. Flips it, safe at second.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a chopper. Glove flip for one, and that's a double play to end it. Lamb with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Arthur Ventura, the next to hit. And a payoff pitch. On the ground, 2-ball. To Arroyo, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Charlie Lamb now at the plate.
Charlie Lamb.
Up the middle. On to first. That's the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Now the third baseman, Shelby Fuqua. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Lamb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
And that one hammered way back there. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And fouled off. Late with the swing there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. Struck him out looking. Milwaukee leaves one, and it remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Mariners catcher, Esteban Saldana. The 2-1. Up the middle, Lamb. Throws to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the lead off. So 2 down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. Ground ball up the middle, Lamb. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Mariners lead 1, but they lead it 1-2. Lamb deeps in, 2 down, nobody on. This pitcher's barely broken a dozen pitches per inning so far.
Yeah, it's time to foul a few off, Boog. Smart batters know it's not just about hits. It's about getting that pitch count moving north before it's too late.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that extends the inning. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take. Dives, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out. So 2 down. Next for the Brewers, Charlie Lamb. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and a foul ball. 0-1 down. Swings and sends a rocket to right. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb had a good day at the office, even in defeat.
No question that he delivered at the dish for him. Even though it wasn't enough to get them the W, this was a good showing at the plate.
Charlie Lamb just about ready to go. 1 down. And now Charlie Lamb. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. His 36th home run of the season. And the Brewers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Back here in Atlanta, now in for the Braves, Tyler Black. The 0-2. Up the middle. On to first. And quickly one away in the second. So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Arlo McGinnis. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Play over to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Boog, I love when guys leave their feet with a purpose, and that's what he did right there.
Quick move to first. Lamb back on a dive. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second, and great jump. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. To the plate, save. It's 2-0. This one in the air right field. And that's the third out. We move on. Runners at the corners here. One away. Ed Walker now at the plate. 2 on, 1 out. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 away. Back at Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Tyler Black. On the ground. Tosses to first.
Out of there.
And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Braves, the catcher. The batter.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Ball.
The 1-2. Here's a high chopper. Griffin on the run. Throw to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game.
Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Gets him to chase after that one. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Darius Vines, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. James also getting ready. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Grisham in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second. Sliced hard but foul. Just
Ball
misses.
Outside.
And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 hit. 2 outs, runner at first. And now Tom Dixon, 1 for 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. So digging in, Arlo McGinnis. Here's the pitch. Run around the corner. Strike in there. Throw to second. Out at second. Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now it's the shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Well, that 2-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires the first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's a chopper to short. Throw to first, ball game. And the Brewers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Lamb was a big contributor for them in the win, had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Charlie Lamb, currently on it. Lamb stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 37th homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Number 13, shortstop, Charlie Lamb.
Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force, and that. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 1 down. And a big swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Pitch kicks away. And the runner holds.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The bat.
Here's some real power at the plate. Charlie Lamb. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
He was late there. Strike one. Lamb matched a homer in his last game.
That's the ball.
The 1-2. Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead. Manager out of the dugout. Gregory James on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top half of the 6th. What a stop!
All right, hang on,
to
hang
first.
on, right here, right here.
Throw, save.
No, he's in there.
And
Safe.
that was close. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB. He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. That one way inside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 on, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. In there, sets him down on strikes. One gone, runner at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Charlie Lamb. He's already homered here in this one. High fly ball out towards left field. Black going back on this one. On the warning track and hauls it in. Tyler Black next up for the Braves. Ground ball up the middle, flips it. There's one. They get the double play, and just one out to go now. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. One strike away. And that one popped to short. Lamb settles underneath it, makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take the first 2 games of this series on the road. Lamb had a sensational showing in the win.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
One down. Charlie Lamb getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Lamb launched a homer in his most recent game. That
Ball
misses
2.
the zone, and the count now 2-0. This one popped up. House under it. 2 away.
Batting third, the first baseman, Francisco.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Lamb, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In the air to left center. Black on the move to the gap. And there's one away. Go ahead run on base. Tom Dixon next up for the Braves. Here's your 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. To Arroyo. Over to first.
He's safe.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. The Braves leading by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Ball 1. No,
Good spot
down.
for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hard hit to third. And that is the inning. Brewers strand a couple. They still trail it. 1 out. Runner at second. Patrick Bailey will hit next. Man at second. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. And they got him.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Tom.
We're at the top of the 8th. Digging in, Charlie Lamb. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Brewers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Slings to first. First out in the top of the 8th. So 2 down. Next for Milwaukee, Davis Schneider. Line drive, short hop to third. On to first, ball game. And the Braves salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lamb strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Charlie Lamb, fresh off. 1 down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers.
Lamb.
2 away. Chase Mitra digs in for the Guardians. 2-2 now. On the ground, Lamb. Whips it to first. 1 gone, bottom half. Owen Casey digs in for the Guardians. 2 down, nobody on. Chopped left side. Oh, great stop. To first. And they get the out. Scoreless after 1. First and second. No outs. Gabriel Moreno digs in now. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. Takes it to the back himself. But he's back in time. 1 down. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Chase Mitra. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Guardians, the second baseman, Travis.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Bazzana recently taking home Player of the Month honors.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. Short hop liner, handled it short. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Number 13 digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Out to short, Lamb. Throw to first in time. So in now for Cleveland, Owen Casey. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Cleveland, top 6. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Lamb, a former MVP, 27 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball 1.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Out to center. Medrano under it. And there's one down. Here's Nolan Gorman. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. So 2 down. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit, and a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat, but man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Fouls one off. 2-2. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Charlie Lamb. Line drive, knocks it down. He's been a great free agent sign. Runner on the go. Strike in there. No throw, safe at second. Left field. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's an RBI single. First and second. 2 outs. Andrew Fisher getting ready to hit. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Casey has a beat on it, and that'll do it. The Guardians take the series opener here at home. Lamb, get that hitting streak going.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
One down, and now Charlie Lamb. First pitch swinging. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
This one in the air, center field. Medrano under it. 2 down. And up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Well, these Brewers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Pitch kicks away. No advance, though. And the 1-0. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Well, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Slapped foul. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 2-2. It's in and out of his glove. Still slings it to second. The throw comes in too late. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. Ryan Fernandez taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
In the air, left field. Jones should have this one. And that's the third out. Home half of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana. Here's the 2-2. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
He was late there, strike one. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. So the tying run in scoring position now. Chase Maidron digs in for the Guardians. Ground ball left side, could be two. Glove flip for one, and that's two. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Tibbs in the box now, takes strike one.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
Inside, ball one.
Got him swinging. Manager out of the Guardians going with a new pitcher, Andre Granillo.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
That's a ball.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is out of here. His 14th of the year. And they tack on 3. It's 10-6.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Colson Montgomery now at the plate.
Posted. Montgomery.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Back to first, double play. And that's the ball game. Lamb added one more to that hitting streak. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Lamb digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Attaboy, good job. Way to rip. Back.
Quick move to first. Lamb
He's in.
back on a dive. Beltran went deep in his most recent game.
Ball, that's out.
Man at first, one away.
Runner, he's
Runner
gone.
on the move. Pitches low. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. A 2-run homer. That's career homer number 149. The Brewers score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
One down. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. On the ground to short. To first, and there's 2 down. Ground ball right side. 1 at second. Back to first, not in time.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Now a quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive. Beltran getting to start at first, hitting third in the lineup, and his slugging percentage so far this year right around .450.
Runner.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's inside.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
And that is that. Lamb stepping in now. Runners out there and a chance to chip away.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a bomb. Just needs to find some outfield grass, Boog. Keep the pressure on.
No question about this one. It's out of here. His 38th of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-6.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Man at first. Next for Milwaukee, Charlie Lamb.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Out towards right center field. Medrano gets under it. And there's one down. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. One down. Base is empty here in the ninth. Hit on the ground to short. My draw. Over to first. Just got him. And he was burning up the baseline. Next for the Brewers, Francisco Beltran. The Brewers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Lamb made a big contribution despite the loss.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Charlie Lamb. And stepping in for New York, Leo DeVries.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting average.
Runner on the move. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Lamb locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
First pitch swinging.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Lamb matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. First and second, no outs. Here in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now here's Trent Grisham.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
That one fouled off. Two on, one out.
That's out.
That one outside. Ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Line drive, base hit.
Come on, slide.
The relay, and he's got no chance. He's out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 1-2. On a line, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That's just his 70th stolen base of the year. No big deal. That
That's
one
a strike.
finds the zone. That is strike two.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. That's outside. Full count now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Gets a piece and stays alive. Struck him out without a swing. He battled for a long time, but Lamb steps in. Team still looking for that first run today.
Yeah, this is where leadership shows up. Not just the big swings, but quality at bats.
Lined into left center, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Boy, great job. Great job, baby. Get back.
Now a quick throw to first. Lamb back in on a dive.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels...
Runner on the go.
Ball.
In the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Ball,
Struggled a
that's
little
down.
bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Off the mark there. Ball 3. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Bounce to the left side. Tosses across to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's been a great free agent sign.
That's a ball.
Man at second.
Ball.
That
Ball.
one misses. 3-1 now. That's to third. Can't glove it cleanly. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
For the man, number 21, Jonathan Miller.
DeVries flips it. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing. Lamb digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
And fouled off. So the tying run at second. And that's outside. And the count even 1-1. Laser base hit. One runs in. Here's the throw. Save. In comes the run from second. We are tied at 2.
Ball 1.
The Mets trying to keep this a 2-2 game here, the bottom of the 7th.
That's down.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that is downstairs. 3-1. Trent Grisham in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swings through that one.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. They miss a big. Liam Hicks up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball out to short. They take the force out. They miss a big chance. Lamb stepping in, bottom of the 9th, winning run to the plate, has a shot to end it right here.
Yeah, Boog, and these are the moments hitters dream about. Time to make something happen. Get your name written into the history books.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
Now this is through for a base hit. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run, and the Brewers walk it off and win it 3-2. Lamb had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. Drove in 3 runs on the day.
This was a terrific performance, and how about punctuating it with the walk-off? I'm really impressed by how he performed, especially under pressure.
3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Charlie Lamb delivered some walk-off magic. This is Bryce Terang. And the 0-1. Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. So 2 down. Leo DeVries up now for the Mets. And the 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Charlie Lamb up now for the Brewers. Coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Ripped to short. To first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Number 8 digs in now. Swing at a ground ball. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. 1 down. Here's Juan Soto. Liner caught at second. Lamb, multi-time All-Star, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. tied up here in the early going. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Ball. Ball
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first.
Got him. That's
2
an out.
away.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to
Now a dive at short, and they get the out.
Nice dive and stop right there. Gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. Pitch misses. And 1-1. The Mets have some action going in their pen. Jonathan Santucci, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hill getting loose as well. And now 2-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The Mets holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. (3-2). And he walked
Ball
him.
4 outside.
And after that
Take your
long
base.
battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. Lamb over at second. Beltran at first. 1 gone. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Yeah.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. 2 outs, runner on first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Leo DeVries. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Inning over. So a man at first. Blake Mitchell up now for the Mets. The 1-0. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. So digging in, Charlie Lamb. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Well, these Brewers looking to string together better at-bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Up next for the Brewers, the first baseman, number 33, Francisco Beltran.
Now one missed. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jaden Hill, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Chesick warming up as well. And another ball. Challenge from behind the dish here. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Trent Grisham. 0 for 3 in this one. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Runner takes off, pitch
Ball
outside. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw.
Easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 7. Back to the top of the order. Now it's the right fielder, James Tibbs III. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's now 10-5.
For the Mets, number 21, Jonathan Smollett.
That's
Ball
off
one.
the mark. Ball 1. Tibbs, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well struck left field. Gone. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 10-7.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So 2 down. Now here is Francisco Beltran. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He beats the throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
1 out away from this.
Trent Grisham up now for the Brewers. The 0-1. This one in the air center field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one. Lamb made a big contribution despite the loss.
Can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. They lost, but it was in spite of his huge effort. It's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
So 2 down. Sean MacArthur up now for the Mets. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Up the middle. The underhand flip, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Now it's the Brewers. Charlie Lamb, the next to hit. Homered last night, added another hit as well.
Right.
Grounder might be 2. Tovar tossed to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the pitch, run around the goal. Strike in there, throw, save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Strike 2. 1 out and a runner at second here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
That's a ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down. Now here's Trent Grisham. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. A 2-run blast. His 23rd of the year. The Brewers score first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Back here in Milwaukee, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Kevin Alcantara up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. Pretty nice play there. Back to the top of the Mets order. Down to third baseman, Adrian Cabrera. The 1-2. Up the middle. Steps on the bag for one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Lamb now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ouch, that one drilled him. No chance for a play, and let's hope the righty's not hurt on the mound. First offering, runner goes, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on.
And he dodges that fastball. To the right side, Orozco.
On the back.
Tosses to first, and that is that. First and second, 1 out. Lamb will hit next. 1 for 3. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throw into third, and he's out easily.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
In time to
You're out.
Inning over on the ground. 2 outs, runner at first. And next for the Mets, Carlton Orozco. Back up the, oh, that got him. They put the tag on him, and that'll do it. Ball game. Lamb kept the hitting streak alive.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.